Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Steebee Weebee Show, my friends. Don't do it, Jeremiah. Don't. Oh my God, we have to oh God, don't do it again. We have a very special guest tonight. Please welcome the number one scissor brother on the planet, comedian Jeremiah Watkins, part 2, baby. Okay, we're good. Can I get a? God, I missed you.
Dude, I missed you.
I had a fun time last time I went over to your podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know that he has a sound effect machine where you could talk into it and there's different sound effects? But most importantly, Regan and Watkins' album is finally out, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
Released by Comedy Dynamics.
Wow.
23 exclusive songs. Look at this back art.
Wow.
Regan and Jeremiah Watkins' album is available now.
Pat Regan and Jeremiah Watkins.
I want to. This is about this.
Yeah.
I want to go through every single song, and I want to know the story.
Okay.
So track number 1 is entitled "Heaven."
Uh-huh.
Tell me about it.
All right. First of all, can I just say, if you started doing exclusively infomercials, I would be sold on everything that you were selling, dude.
That's why I love you, brother. Really?
Yeah. You could sell me anything, Steve.
I love that.
Anything.
Thank you.
Anything.
Heaven, go. Track number 1. Heaven.
Heaven. Well,
Yes.
the track takes place in like this mysterious setting, and you know, are we in heaven?
Right now.
No, it's actually the beginning of the album. That's the premise behind that track.
That's genius.
Dude,
So when you
thank you. I don't get told that enough. Thank you.
Put the disc in.
You put
You're
the,
forcing
okay.
the
First
listener
off,
to
find a CD player or a DVD combo player.
Regan and Watkins.
Regan
get
and
it at your
Watkins.
local mom and pop record store.
It's not available at any
but
mom and pop. rep.
But where could they get this? Let's off top.
You know what's funny?
I want to promote.
You know what's funny? They can either get it in person from me on the road, or
Yeah.
they can buy the CD online, which is kind of
where online?
It's you could get it at ReaganWatkins.com. They sell it on Amazon.
Watkins.com.
Yeah.
Make sure you go and buy that damn album. Heaven, track 1. You're forcing the listener to question if they're in heaven or hell. And obviously they're in heaven.
They're in heaven because they're listening to our music. This is Behind the Music with
Yes.
Steebee and Jeremiah.
Track 2, Stepdad.
We doing this?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Can I guess?
Yeah.
Regan
Reagan? Uh-huh.
is your stepdad.
Nope.
Okay. I was off.
There's actually, so that one we actually have a music video for, and that's up, and Pauly Shore is my stepdad in that music video.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Where could people watch the video?
On YouTube. Wait, where they're
On
watching
YouTube.
this right here?
Right here. How did you before? We're gonna continue on the discography, on the song titles. Where
I feel like this is.
where?
I feel
how
like
did
this
you
is.
come up with?
I feel like this is the
one
first
of the best
time-
album covers I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, I'll take that.
How did you come up with the conceptual art behind it?
Well, you know what? We shot a different music video called SBD, which is abbreviation for Silent But Deadly.
Okay, I'm gonna open your green tea because it's bothering me. You haven't opened it
Yeah?
yet? Okay. There you
Oh,
go.
pop it
Japan's
open.
Number one
Hey,
green tea.
can I just say I've done
Okay.
a lot of Asian things today to get ready for this?
Oh my god! All right.
And
Name
by
me
the way-
wait. Name me 3 Asian things that you did to get prepared
Okay.
for the Steebee Weebee Show.
Okay.
Part 2, by the way.
Part
2.
2.
There's gonna be a part 3.
Part 2.
Wait, hold on. We got to do the scissor.
1,
1, 2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Ended at 10.
10.
Okay.
Scissor Brothers for life, dog.
Okay. Okay.
So, okay, I'll
So-
tell you.
okay.
Because I woke up and I was like, this has to be good. Because a lot of people say, Steve, a lot of people say this, that sequels are not as good as the original. And guess what?
This is doing pretty good so far.
Well, that's Solo. That's the first one out.
This is going. This
But
is gonna
that's-
be,
but
there's going to
that's-
be 10 of these.
There's going to, okay.
I would like for it to be 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
This
guess
is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning.
Of your journey.
Just the beginning of the journey.
Reagan and Watkins.
Yes.
God, where'd you take this picture? This is beautiful.
That's on the main. That's on the main room on the main stage of the Comedy Store. That photos where that was taken. Wow. We used just the spotlight
Yeah.
from the Comedy Store, and the spotlight is like from
amazing.
the 70s. So it's
Yes,
just like it has that
yes,
old
yes.
look.
Did you have to get permission from Adam?
One of the other managers. Yeah.
Okay, and they were cool with it, right?
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
very
yeah,
supportive. Yeah. Since I'm a
God,
paid
this
regular
is
there, they're very
amazing.
supportive of stuff. Yeah.
I mean, this is just from my own curiosity. Go ahead, do a commercial for the green tea. Ichuan.
Ichuan.
Okay.
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 Very good. Can I tell
Okay.
you the Asian things that I did
Yeah,
today?
yeah,
that-
you didn't even-
okay,
no, sorry.
first off, I got a haircut, and it ended up making me look like a Korean pop star.
It looks amazing.
Thank
by
you
the way.
very much.
I love it.
Thank you very
It's-
much.
Yeah. Do you
Thank
like
you.
it, Craig? It's clean.
Craig, do you like it?
It's clean. Mob top.
He called it a mop top. I don't know if that's
I don't know
a
if
good
that's
thing,
a
dude.
compliment. Yeah. Yeah, K-pop. Yeah.
Easy, Craig. I don't know
Craig,
about
I-
this new producer guy, man. I don't know,
he's
dude.
No, he's a straight shooter.
I don't know about this guy,
No, he's a
dude.
straight shooter.
I don't know about this guy.
Jeremiah.
I'm getting riled up over here.
Jeremiah, he's a straight
Craig
shooter.
comes in swinging
No,
his
he's a
big
straight
old
shooter.
ginger dick around
No,
here.
no.
Yep, I see
That's
it, dude.
weird because he just ate ginger chews last night. Okay, I don't know if it's a conspiracy. Back to the second Asian thing
I did.
Haircut
Haircut?
looks great.
Thank you.
Looks very South Korean.
Thank you.
Okay. Second thing.
Second thing, I had Asian food for dinner.
All right.
And the third thing,
Third thing.
I went to dry cleaning today
Was it
and
an
picked
Asian?
up my clothes.
Were they
And she
Asian?
was Asian.
What kind of Asian?
Dude,
She
I
was
can't-
Korean, dude.
Yeah, she was.
She was
dude.
an Ajama.
She was a Ajama.
Ajama. Okay.
Okay.
I love this, man. We get along, don't we?
Dude, I
Yeah.
love you.
I
You know
love
what's
you
funny?
too. But I wanted to. You know what I thought? I
What?
thought we're not gonna do it, but I was thinking of something special to do with you. We're not. We'll do it next time. But
What?
I was gonna do a thing called "Eat My Boogers," where
I have to eat your boogers?
yeah, where you would eat my boogers, and then I would eat your boogers. But we're not. We'll do it for part 3. We're not gonna do it right now.
All
but
right.
Craig, do you know?
I have a segment idea for part 4.
But-
It's called Eat My Ass, dude. You eat a little bit of my butt, I eat a little bit of your butt. And guess what? You don't even want to know what part 6 entails.
It's gonna be good.
It's
I'll
going to
tell
be
you
really
that much.
good.
It's
going to
real
be really good.
Craig, do you know that we've seen each other's pubic hairs?
On multiple times.
Makes sense.
He said it makes sense. And you know what?
Makes
We're very
Oh my
Steve
God,
and
I'm
I
sorry.
are very close.
Yeah.
People don't
We get
realize
along.
that like
get along.
sometimes you meet somebody that you instantly have a connection with.
Yeah, no problem.
And that's my Scissor Brothers.
Yeah, no
Steebee
problemo.
Weebee.
I'm not going to let you off the hook till we're doing every song. We're only on song number 3. This summer. Go ahead. Take it away.
This summer
Take it
is
away.
well, you know what that's based off of is it's us parroting the era of the late 90s, early 2000s. You know, the bands like Blink-182
Yeah.
and Sum 41
Oh my
and Bowling
God.
for Soup and Avril Lavigne.
Makes that it's nostalgia.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
like
I love
you
that.
put that track on and you're instantly like it's all about parroting
Yeah.
because a bunch of those bands used to have songs about like
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about the summer and
Yeah,
like what was gonna
yeah.
happen.
Oh,
and-
you know Debbie Gibson too, or Tiffany. That was a little earlier.
Oh,
that was
yeah,
in
yeah.
the '80s, but
yeah,
Can I want to give I'm going to make an announcement. You said Blink 182.
of course.
So Tom DeLonge, if you're watching this, I tried to make a phone call to the Stars Academy. I tried to get a hold of your sister, brother. I love you. We're fans of Blink. I would love for you to be a guest on here. Please contact me. www.youtube.com/Steebee Weebee. Continue.
That's
this summer.
www.youtube.com/Steebee. The wrong URL, but Tom, if you really want it, you can find it.
Tom, please reach
Tom.
out to me. I love you, brother.
Come on, man.
I love Blink.
I actually met Tom DeLonge once.
When? I went to high school. You know, I went to high school with him. He was the high school
Then
kid.
why aren't you reaching out, Tom?
I know.
You went to the same high school as Steve.
He was the high school prom king.
Shut up.
No joke. So even in high school, all the kids liked him.
He had it. He just had it.
He was cool with the jocks. He was cool with the skaters. He was cool with the punks. He was cool with everybody.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. So Tom, that means you have to. If you ever.
What
come
about
up,
you? Where did you rank?
I was. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like thinking of it as ranking, but in high school,
No.
I was ranked pretty low.
Okay.
Because I was constantly cutting weight for wrestling.
Uh-huh.
So
you got so skinny once you disappeared.
Yeah, and then I missed out on like the girls.
The parties and the girls.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't even get laid till I didn't get laid.
I didn't either.
Zero.
Zero.
That's why we're the Scissor Brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna say it again. That's why
Why
we're the
we're
Scissor
Scissor-
Brothers. That's
Oh,
why
right,
we're the Scissor Brothers. Oh, I have the little yellow one.
Dude, I have the
This
blue
is
American
very
one.
accurate. Yellow.
Dude, look at this.
That's your size.
Red, white, and
Wait, hold
blue.
up. Go back down there. That's your size.
Okay.
And this is my size. Okay, so going back, no, you brought that up, and you're so honest about it. Why couldn't you get girls in high school?
Oh. Well, okay. First, I got to tell you how I met Tom DeLonge. Then
Okay.
I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
go. Sorry.
Then I'll tell you
Okay.
why I didn't sleep with girls.
Okay.
So I met Tom DeLonge. I was working at a local radio station in Kansas City, right?
Dope.
And they go, we're supposed to go to Warped Tour that year to cover it, like behind the scenes footage and stuff like that. I was like there. I would do videography and stuff like that, and like different promotions and stuff like that for them. So they go, we got you guys an interview with Angels and Airwaves. So, but they go, but before you go in, you got to know, you can't ask Tom anything about Blink-182. And we're like, so we're like, that's all we wanted to talk about. We didn't really want to talk about. So it ended up being kind of a lame interview that didn't really go anywhere. And I was just like a young cameraman. I was like, hey man, how's it going?
Were you nervous meeting him?
I was just more like, this is crazy. Because this was in Kansas, you know?
Kansas.
Yeah. So it's like, what?
Kansas City. I
Tom
forgot.
DeLonge's in Kansas. Yeah. Wow. But the Warped Tour was cool there, though. I saw Paramore there that year.
Geez. So you saw free.
Yeah. It was Paramore, Angels and Airways. What were some of the other bands? I think Reliant K was there that year. Yeah. It was fun.
It's a great experience.
Great experience.
Yeah,
And I did this Coors Light promo where I had to cut a commercial for Coors Light.
Wow.
Yeah, where I had like random like punk people being like, Coors Light is dope.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So that was a part of it too.
That was part of my job, like
marketing.
yeah, cutting promos together and stuff like that.
God, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And then okay, so Tom. All right.
Tom, you've already met me, dude.
So Tom, can I put this out in the universe again? Tom, so if you're ever up here, you're gonna have to do this podcast and Jeremiah Watkins podcast.
Yep.
Jeremiah
we're
Wonders.
gonna talk about aliens, dude.
So you're gonna
gonna
have to do.
freaking
You're gonna
happen.
have to do both.
Both. And
Since you know what I'm saying.
and also when you do my podcast, Steve is gonna sit in. So be prepared for that. Get ready for that.
Do you know? Can I give you a bit of information on Tom?
I would love some.
He's a skateboarder.
Shut up.
He was good. He's good back then. He was doing kickflips in the 90s
All right.
by the basketball courts. Because I remember he'd before wrestling practice, him and my other friend Dan Rogers and Rich Salo, they would be skateboarding near the basketball hoops, and then there was a bank by the pool there. So they would catch speed, and then like they would put a trash can up on the top of this bank, and they would do like melancholy grabs, or
Yeah.
they would ollie over it. But I remember he could kickflip back then.
Whoa.
And that really blew my mind, because back then,
It's very simple. Yeah.
well, everyone and their mom could kickflip now,
Right.
But in 1990,
Dude, my mom's been doing blunt slides lately. My mom's been doing nose grinds.
Yeah,
Dude, my mom's
laser
pretty
flips.
dope. Yeah, man.
But back then, a kickflip.
Dude,
meant
I mean, my
something.
mom tray flips now. Like, she
Who
kind of
does-
shows me
who
up.
does it?
Who doesn't? You see what my grandma does,
I would like to meet your grandmother.
dude. Yeah.
I know.
You
and
want to get depressed? Let's do
no,
this.
No. It would make me happy. It would be a joyous occasion. I think it would.
I think you.
I'm good with older people.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
I think that
Are
she
you-
would think that you worked at her hospital. I'd be like, hey, this is my friend Steve, and she'd be like, tell him I want dinner now. I'm like, no, this is my
okay.
friend.
Is she at a hospital?
She's like in an assisted living.
I hear you, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear you. You know what?
Can I just say this show's gone corporate since it got? Can I just say that? I walk in, dude, and I'm like, what are these? The last time I was here, I was holding my mic. Oh, and you got a clamp boom arm
what is this?
on your. You have a chimney now? I didn't even know you had a chimney.
No, be honest. Do you like the change?
I don't like change.
Do you like these?
I think that they work.
They work. Okay.
I think they work.
Okay, and I'm not gonna let you off the hook because I still remember what my next question was.
Oh, I
And
remember
I'm
it too.
No,
We're gonna
We're gonna
go back to
high
high school. High school.
Girls ignoring us. Oh, girls. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, but before I get to that,
Okay.
can I say one
Do you have
thing?
another Tom DeLonge?
No, I have a different one.
I thought you were gonna do
No,
number
no,
two Tom DeLonge.
no.
Damn it. Hold
I-
up, can I do another commercial?
Yeah, do another commercial.
Make sure you go pick up the Reagan and Watkins
can I just say
album. No.
If you do it too much, if you don't do it too much, you're not gonna
that's
like
why
it.
you're here.
No, it's not. The reason why I'm here is you, dude.
No, I know, but this is a part of it. No, I want to make this a part of it.
Green tea.
If you
I don't.
If you ever see Jeremiah Watkins on the road,
0 calories.
you go up to him after the show and purchase one of these new albums
Brew from
for
premium
$10.
whole-
How much are these?
whole tea
for
leaves.
$10.
$20
at the merch
not
booth.
tea.
Okay, now
concentrates or powder. No sugar, sweetener.
Reagan and Watkins, pick up that out. Cop that out. Okay, sorry.
Tea.
Okay, so back to
Oh, so I have one more thing, and then we'll
Okay,
get to the girl
okay,
thing.
okay, cool. No problem.
So, so I was in Madison, Wisconsin this past weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and your brother was performing there at a different club. So I was.
my brother was in Wisconsin.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Continue.
So we end up hanging out,
Okay.
and I tell him, I'm like, I'm gonna do your brother's show.
And then what did he say?
He
Be honest.
this is 100% what he did. He goes, he got real sincere with me, and he goes, thank you. Like I was doing like I was like helping you out with a Make-A-Wish or something. And I go, Bobby, it's not like that. I'm friends with your brother. I like we get along really well. He goes, what do you mean you get along? I was like, we're friends. I go, we have chemistry.
Oh, you're killing me, man.
And he goes, what do you mean you have chemistry?
Dude, I gotta give you a pound. That was a really good interpretation of my brother, man. You got him down right there. You captured his essence right there. Right, Craig? Like the pause, like, man, thank you. Oh my God.
He gets real sincere sometimes.
I love that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So I was like, no, we're like, I like him. It's not like a thing where I'm doing him a favor. We're hanging out.
Did you tell him that we actually get along as human beings?
I told him. I tried to explain to him. I was like, we riff really well. Well, he doesn't even know about the Scissor Brothers, dude.
He doesn't know any of that.
He doesn't know anything of that, dude.
Doesn't he know that we probably have a better chemistry than a lot of these other podcasters?
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
Do you know any podcasts that have had multiple cross appearances?
No.
And guess what? There's gonna be a
More.
Steebee Weebee Volume 3 on Jeremiah Wonders coming
Anytime you
up.
want me, brother. Anytime you want me, I'll be there within 5 minutes. I walked in the rain. Give me a pound for that.
You did.
I walked in the
He
rain
came
for you, brother. I
drenched.
walked in the
And
rain.
I was like, oh, this little
Brother.
dumpling's wet, ready to go for my
Make
podcast.
sure you get
Let's
your
do
regular
this.
Watkins digipack.
You're gonna have to
Oh.
put that down. It's
You
becoming,
better buy this.
Dude, you're plugging it so much.
I'm
I
so
don't even
sorry.
want to get it.
Okay, so hold on, I'm gonna put it down. It's out of sight.
That's
out of
very
mind.
nice.
Hold on.
It's
No,
very
I'm
nice.
not putting it away.
Steve, it's very nice.
But
that you're
we're only
plugging
on
it that
song
much.
4. I'm just letting you know we're only on song 4. We're only on song 4. But
Okay,
continue.
okay, so-
I want to get back to the girls in high school.
Okay, girls in high school.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. So, Steve, originally, I was gonna save myself for marriage.
Really?
Yeah.
I was that guy too, and I know why. Did you go to church camp?
Yep.
Wait, hold up. I'm gonna throw a couple at you.
Okay.
Wait,
And then
student venture. Wait, student venture. Wait, student
And then I'm
venture.
gonna throw some right back at you. Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna throw some back at you after you throw some
okay,
on me.
okay.
But I'll get the rebound. Okay.
Okay. Student venture. Hume Lake summer camp. Hume Lake. No, those are the two that I have. But go ahead. You could ask me.
All right. Harmony Hill Youth Camp.
Negative. No. Negative.
L Bar C.
El Barcy. El
That
Bar.
was the
Is that
that was the
Lutheran
hip one. That was the hip one.
Bar Christian? Don't know it. Ask me another one.
Okay. Those were the two church camps I went to.
So that's why we never got girls.
So that's why we were going to church camp instead of getting girls. Oh no!
Can I tell you something that stung when I realized that I missed out on in my yearbook, my senior year?
Oh, did a girl leave you a message?
No, not just one. All the girls, certain girls wrote, "Steve, it was good knowing you. Hopefully you'll get some in college."
They knew?
Yeah. But
But were you pursuing it though? Or you not at all?
Man, I don't know. I just know I missed out.
I did too, man.
Did you kiss a girl in high school?
No.
No.
The farthest I got was at the end of it was a prom, I believe.
Yeah.
Right there on the cheek.
You got one on the cheek.
I kissed a girl on the cheek.
Hold up, we got to do the scissor. Wait.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Done. You got one on the cheek. That's more than I could say.
Can we scissor with the
Okay,
scissors?
yeah,
Has that ever happened? Wait, open it up. No. Like, oh yeah.
No, that's not,
No. Okay.
that's not
Okay,
it.
no.
Let's do- we can do-
Okay, wait. Do this.
Okay. No, we're not doing that.
What?
We're not
What?
doing that.
You've never
We're not
scissored
doing
with
that.
real scissors before?
No, we're not doing that.
Come on, man.
We're not doing a scissor.
Come on.
Scissor. We're not doing a scissor.
we be-
Scissor.
can
No,
we-
this is metaphorical.
Come
we're
on.
just doing the scissors.
Come
here.
on.
No.
We're gonna be scissor sisters
no.
after this.
No, we're just doing just regular scissors. Like, yeah, just arts and crafts. Arts and crafts scissors.
By the
Is
end of the
it-
podcast, we might have to do it.
Is it because, and I think about this from time to time, is because the Christian belief system kind of clouded our whole whole being, our soul, and like.
I think
I try to get them to convert to Christianity. I would, if I were to talk to a girl, I'd be like, let's say her name is Bethany.
yeah.
Hey, Bethany.
There was a lot of Bethany's
like-
in the circuit, dude. Right?
Hey, Bethany. Would you be interested in going to a Bible study? We meet at Brett Griffin's house at 7:30. You know, and you're always welcome. Like, was it like that? Where it's just Bible
Well,
study?
do you know what?
What are
did
you
you
laughing at,
did
Craig?
you look back and there were girls
I missed
throwing pussy at you and you did it
No.
and it went like going over your head?
No,
Like Bethany's like, do you want to come over to my place instead and we can put on a movie and then maybe
No. I even the dances. Yeah, even the dances. I was always the guy left alone with the sleeping bag, just like sleeping by myself.
the dances?
No, after they would get a hotel. You know.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I remember my senior prom. They all, because I took a freshman. I took the preacher's daughter. Actually, I took the preacher's daughter. She had to get back at 9. So
At 9 on prom night?
At 9.
At 9
right,
o'clock.
Like right after.
What time did prom start?
I
At
don't know. It
8:30?
was like curfew, 9 or 10. Like,
9 is pretty early.
well, she wasn't there at the after party when the real fun began.
Of course.
So I
when the
just-
sinning begins.
Yeah, when the sinning began.
Yeah.
So did you ever go to the dances? I'm just curious.
Dude, I love to dance.
I'm sure you did.
I went to one alone as Napoleon Dynamite.
That's amazing.
Yeah, man. And I just cut a rug by myself.
Oh, that's amazing.
I've always just had
Yeah.
unadulterated confidence. Just freaking.
But the
letting
kids
it
loved
go,
you.
dude.
But the kids loved you at high school, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So when did you kiss? When did you finally kiss? When did you kiss a girl?
When I moved to LA. When I got secular, dude, that's when things got crazy.
Oh my God.
Tom, do you want to hear about this?
Wait, Tom, come
Tom.
on over here. Let's talk it out.
Tom DeLong, get over here.
DeLong, get over here. Okay, back to song number 4. Vicky, go ahead.
That's
Song 4, Vicky. What is that? Who is Vicky?
Vicky is Pat Reagan's mom. And we got his actual mom to be on the record. She's actually, I call her. She's actually on the record.
So Vicky's
We were
Reagan's mom.
yeah.
And you name the song Vicky.
Yeah. It's a sketch where
That's so good,
it's a
dude.
s-
I gotta pound you up for that.
it's
That's
a-
a damn good choice.
it's a sketch where I call his
Damn
mom.
good choice,
We
man.
recorded whenever
Wow.
Pat and I were out in Boston doing some
Yeah.
shows.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
with his actual mom.
amazing.
It's pretty cool. We didn't hire an actor. We got real family members, real love to be put on this album.
Hold up, I just saw the next song title. Hold up, let's pause.
Okay.
Okay, so I like Vicky, but what about song 5, Blue Balls?
Well,
It's the stuff we're talking about.
yeah. Blue Balls
Oh.
is a parody of The Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel.
Simon and Garfunkel.
Yep. And
Who
it's
didn't, or who doesn't love Simon and Garfunkel?
iconic duo.
And not only that, you have to have no heart to not.
It's
you
true.
have. Everybody should enjoy Simon and Garfunkel.
Iconic,
Anyone.
classic duo.
It doesn't matter if you're born in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. If you're a millennial, if you're born today, you should definitely listen to a Simon and Garfunkel album. Oh my God, I love that. Okay, Blue Balls, track 6. I just masturbated.
Yep. Guys, if you haven't caught on yet, this is a classy album.
Track 6
It's-
is called I Just Masturbated.
It's for the kids. It's an all ages album.
Oh my God.
And
Amazing, man. This
and
is
let's
amazing.
just say
This has got to be one of the best albums ever recorded. Keep going, man.
can I
love
just
it.
say my family hates the cover of this album.
Dude, this is what sells it. This is the best thing. This is one of the best pictures ever taken.
Thank you. You get it.
But
But we're also brothers
I
though,
know,
so
no.
you're supposed to get it. My parents don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I swear, Steve, we're going to scissor with the actual scissors.
No,
But
no.
Okay,
You have
okay,
to just
okay,
do this
okay.
10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
Okay. God, that's amazing. So track 6, I mean, that in itself would be a legendary EP. If you just ended it with that being the last song.
Yep.
But it doesn't end there.
It doesn't.
Track 7, I just went soft.
Yeah. So it's a kind of a 3-part series. Blue balls, I just masturbated. I just went soft. So it's kind of a progression. We take you on a journey through the human anatomy.
Oh my God. Okay, hold up. Track 8. Pat's mom.
Yeah.
Who's Pat?
Pat Reagan. That, that's
It's
Vic.
Vicky.
Yeah. Yeah, we have 2 tracks. We have 2 tracks dedicated to Pat's mom on this.
Oh my God. I can't even breathe. This is one of the best song titles ever.
Thank you.
So
we put a lot
hold
of
up.
thought in
Just
them.
let's talk this out.
Okay, let's talk it out. Let's
hold
talk
up,
the
hold
talk.
up,
Let's
man,
walk the
because
walk.
it's just like this is too much.
It's a
track,
funnel of
track
fun.
8 and track 4 are literally the same song.
Well, one of them isn't. Well, they're both sketches, but they're different lapses in time.
Okay,
So the one
okay.
earlier takes place
Oh my God.
earlier. There's something that happens in
Yeah.
that track with Pat's mom, and then I'm singing a song,
Oh
and
my
Pat
God.
walks in on me while I'm singing about his mom, and it gets kind of awkward.
Oh, I got it. Brilliant.
Cause I'm in love with Pat's mom,
Okay. Shout out to Pat's mom.
dude. Shout out to Vicky.
Shout out to Vicky Pat's mom.
Shout out to Vicky
Hey,
Reagan.
do you think she'd ever be a guest on this?
Dude, absolutely. If you had Pat's mom on as a guest, it would be the best. Because
I'm sorry,
here's the
I just
thing.
came up with it.
Because
Oh, Lord.
Because the whole podcast would be like, you shouldn't address like how you know her. You should just be interviewing her about her life and stuff.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I
I've thought about doing
I
that.
would try to keep a straight face.
Yeah, I've thought
With
about
her,
doing
I
that
would.
where I interview just literally like my neighbor or something. I've thought about doing that.
You should.
I've got a Russian neighbor who
Oh my God, that would be amazing,
Right?
dude.
maybe
'Cause
pe-
you know
maybe people
what?
might like it.
Because it's something different, man.
Yeah.
It's someone not in, doing the entertainment thing.
Not
They're
in
just
the-
living, man.
Yeah.
Okay, track 9, drug deal.
Craig, are you enjoying this?
He loves it.
Okay, good.
Craig loves it. That's
Okay,
a good,
good.
sign. He's, that's a good
If
sign.
it's Craig approved,
Yeah, it's Craig approved. Then it should be everything approved.
yeah.
Okay. So who's doing the drug deal here?
Pat and I are doing the drug
Okay,
deal.
so you're making a deal with each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's part sketch, part song, but it's about a drug dealer who,
Yeah.
we've all heard of those people, all seen those people who are a little bit
I can't wait to listen to this.
yeah,
This could be amazing.
lingers.
Big side of average.
It's about penis size.
Okay, so wait, hold up. So it's
So
the
there's a
bigger
spectrum.
side of
So there's a spectrum of penis size,
Okay,
right?
okay.
So here,
Okay,
get you.
so-
Okay, so this would be. I wish we had like.
Well, no, I have a ruler.
Okay, cool.
I have a ruler.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
So what is what? Wait, hold up. What is average for? Okay, so what is average? What is average boner for like a normal person?
Well,
Is that 5 inches?
supposedly,
5
some people say it's 6.
is pretty good, right? So
Yeah.
would you say so? What's okay? So going back to the song title, what is the big side of? What's the big side of average?
So the
7.5.
7. I mean, if you're rocking
Wait,
a 7.5,
no,
Steve,
'cause-
and you're calling that
no.
average,
No. That's big.
7.5 would be pretty good.
It would be. That's a
big one.
That's a big one.
I don't have a 7.5.
Yeah, that's too big. I would say 5, like 5.5.
okay. Let's go there.
Is that the bigger?
That's on the bigger side of average. Yeah.
Because right here. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is 5. That's 5 right there. 5.5. Wait, go ahead.
No, I was gonna.
Okay, go
I was
ahead.
gonna clasp your hand. while you're like, okay, it's fine, and I was just gonna go like,
you don't do that.
You don't do that while somebody's looking at measurements.
No,
that's bad etiquette. So you do it again. So like you're looking, you're like, that's 5 inches, and then your friend's like, okay, let me see that.
Don't do that.
Is that too much?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Wait, you just wrote
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You just wrote.
No, I'm trying to figure out the bigger side of average.
Yeah.
6 would be kind of excessive, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. So maybe
6 is like that's a pretty big one. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What if you're like? I'm just gonna ask. But what if you're like on the millimeter and centimeter tip?
Like, Steve?
Like no, I'm not saying I am
Steve,
particularly.
Look at me.
Well, yeah. No.
Steve. Look at me. Look at me. Hey. Hey, did you ever have those talks like with a parent or something? Where they keep saying your name over and over? They be Steve.
No. I know what you're doing.
Steve.
No, I'm not micro. You're gonna
Wait.
ask if I'm a micro.
Steve.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay, buddy.
No, it's not that
Steve.
small. It's not that small.
Steve.
It's not. I'm telling you, it's not. It's
Steve.
I would tell you.
You're with friends here.
I know. Hold on. I wish I could get a chubby right now.
Dude, I wish you could get a chubby. What?
I'm sorry. Okay, so what is okay? So if you okay, let's say if it's not a micro penis, because a micro penis. Okay, would you say a micro penis is lower?
First of all,
it's lower than the hole. It's lower than that.
A micro? Is that real?
It's real.
That small? This small?
It's a button. It's literally a button.
That's
yes.
Wow.
So if a button is smaller, it's lower than this.
It's lower
hole.
than the hole.
It's lower than this
Yeah.
hole. Okay, so if God came down and said, "I'm not going to give you a micro penis, but what I'm going to give you is not much different."
And then I would be like, God, is there any good news in this message?
Would you be happy with?
Wait.
No, I'm just saying.
Are we bargaining with God on
we're
penis size
bargaining
right
with
now?
God.
I'm trying to figure out the logistics of this.
Because we both have girlfriends.
Yeah.
Would your girl accept like an inch and a half?
I think that
an inch and a half.
I think that it would change the dynamics of our relationship.
So an inch and a half would be. Okay, an inch and a half would be that, but it feels this thick.
Oh well, I don't know. I mean,
would she still stay with you?
I think that I would have to do a way more cunnilingus than I'm currently doing.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Just 5 scissors.
How's your
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, how's your C game lately?
What's the C game?
Cunnilingus game.
I pretty good.
When was the last time you scatted down there?
I haven't done that in a while. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't done that in a while. But I like it. It's like a meal. Oh yeah.
When was the last time you did that?
It's been a few months.
Yeah.
But I enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you do that a lot with?
I mean,
they love it, right?
I think they're into it.
Yeah.
What I heard is
they love it.
Ladies like it.
They love it.
They want some more of it.
I just do the circular.
Circular?
Yeah, I go. I don't. I'm sorry. No, you can edit that. You can just edit
no,
that
please,
out.
Craig. You're leaving that in. You're leaving that in, Craig. That stays in. I do more of like
the
letters. I do trapezoids.
No, will they flag this? Will they flag the episode? Well, because we're doing like mouth tongue moves.
Tongue movement? No.
Okay. No, because this is artistic, man.
You know what we should do to make it even more Asian is put sensor bars, like the tentacle stuff, over our mouths while we do that. Craig, sorry to add more to your workload, but
this guy's done movies. So if you haven't seen Hollows Grove, no, this is my time for you. If you haven't seen Hollows Grove, go online and download that movie. It's my buddy and producer Craig Efros' movies, Hollows Grove. Go get that now. Go watch that.
Let's go back to Reagan and Watkins.
No, Craig, come on. I like to do that. Okay, so back to Reagan and Watkins. This is a beautiful album. It's conceptual. The art is exceptional. The song titles, hold up, I'm not done. The song titles are just out of this world. I love the packaging. It's just, I love it. It's a classic looking album.
thank you. When I mentioned that
What is wedding about?
it's
That's song 11. What is wedding?
It's a sketch.
Okay, it's a sketch.
It's a
Okay,
sketch.
okay.
There's a decent amount of sketches mixed in there. It's like an old school music comedy album, like a Tenacious D or Sandler or yeah.
There's not enough.
It's a throwback.
Of that. There's
It's a
not
throwback.
enough of that.
Yeah, that's why we wanted to do
I
it.
love that this exists because it seems like nowadays. No, I mean I'm trying to get real. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be funny about it. It seems like nowadays because at your place, remember you have the albums on your wall.
Yeah.
And
Got
remember,
Steve Martin and Robin
I
Williams.
commented. I'm like, oh, that I remember that. But it's kind of a throwback to that.
We're gonna and we have albums coming in the mail. Like we're doing vinyl. Yeah, so I want to frame one to put it up there with my other vinyl that I have on the wall. Kind of almost like a vision board, you know what I mean?
Can I get a signed copy? I would
Heck
be
yeah.
honored. I would be honored. I
Heck
would
yeah.
put it up.
Yeah?
I would put it up somewhere.
Wow,
Yeah. Would you
okay.
give me a signed copy
Yeah.
of this album?
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. So you're doing vinyl?
Yeah, we're very limited release because it's expensive, but yeah.
How do the listeners and viewers get a copy of the vinyl? Go ahead.
My social media, if you follow me on there, I'm at Jeremiah Stand Up, and I have my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jeremiah Watkins. I announce everything through that.
I love that.
Yeah.
How many pieces of vinyl are you putting out?
It's a pretty limited run. We only ordered 100 to start off with. It's a super limited
Wow.
run. Yeah.
So you better get there while you can.
Yeah.
Definitely buy one of those. I have a feeling that this is gonna be like sought after, because they're gonna go, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna go, and then you'll regret not getting this damn album. You'll be like, man, I was thinking about it, but you'll be too late. You better go now.
Okay.
And get this.
Steve,
I'm not done.
I love you,
Go
but
get Reagan
you're so nice.
and
You're
Watkins.
so kind.
This is what
here's
okay,
a
I love
backstory
it. I love
on
it.
what's happening right now.
I love it.
I mentioned to Steve that I have an album coming out, and I was like, hey, I would love to plug it at the end.
Yeah. I did the whole episode about it.
I said at the end, and he's so nice. He's so kind, but he started going through the tracks, and here's the thing. Now it's
But
like
am I the only one that has done that?
you have.
I deserve
That's
three.
a good
I
friend.
deserve 3 scissors.
You deserve 3 for that.
One,
2,
two,
3.
I deserve 3.
You deserve 3.
I deserve
You
3.
absolutely. It's a hat
Okay.
trick.
Okay.
But I'm just. You're so nice. Thank you. But I also don't want to like
Overdo
people. Oh, I don't want to overdo it. People
Okay.
have already heard a lot.
Okay.
That's very nice of you.
No, but this is just a fun way. This is just fun.
Yeah.
They know we're like lighthearted about
Yeah.
it. I'm not literally forcing them like you better. I'm just saying, hey.
Could I hear
just
that-
want to let them know that it's out there in the universe.
Could I hear that voice again? That you better voice. Like
you better.
Like yeah.
You better.
Oh, don't hurt me.
What are you doing?
You be that guy.
make me
You be that guy.
roleplay?
Yeah, we're doing roleplay.
You better not keep promoting that damn album.
Oh. I want to listen to a goddamn regular podcast, man.
I'm just trying to promote, sir. Sorry.
Why are you always cutting off your guests anyway?
I've noticed that
If you keep doing that, I'm gonna go to Rogan and just listen to Rogan and Tiger Belly and all the better podcasts.
Wait,
than you.
you're threatening to jump from Steebee Weebee
Yeah,
to
I
Rogan?
never liked you to begin with.
Wait a
I
second.
never liked
But
you
why
to
would you,
begin with.
if you're
I
listening
hated
to
your
Steebee
podcast.
Weebee now, why would you jump the shark all the way to go to Rogan?
No,
I
because
feel like they're
I
kind
never
of-
liked you to begin with. You were always cutting
But
off
you've
the
been such
guests.
a loyal-
No,
you've been
no,
such a
no.
loyal listener.
I refuse to promote and to support your podcast, Steve.
But I've got some unboxing videos. Yay, dude! Can I give you props?
That's 10 scissors right
Can
there.
I?
Hold up. That's
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Have we done our
Okay.
legs yet? No, just like. But I'm the right scissor.
Okay,
You're
okay.
left scissor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ito yan!
Why did you do that?
Ito yan!
You caught me off guard. Oh my god. Was this a fun one? This is very fun.
Hey, can I say?
Hours already gone by and I feel like I haven't
No, it
asked you-
hasn't. No.
It's almost 8.
Shut
And I
your
feel like-
mouth.
You know what? That's why we could just keep doing these. Because when I do yours and when you do mine, I feel like we're not getting anything done.
We're definitely not getting anything done. But that's what I like about it is because there's so many things, like there's so many podcasts that are like serious interviews.
No.
And sometimes, in my opinion, I just like seeing some buddies hang out.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I think we started like 7:10 though.
No, we have time. Let's continue. We won't talk. You know what? We'll take a
Then he
break.
gets
We'll
serious.
take a break from
He gets like,
this.
let's talk about your child.
We'll take a break from this. I want to know, cause man, you're doing really well. You know, like you're traveling a lot. You're going to different places, regionally, nationally. What do you? Okay, this is. I always like doing this.
Have you heard of a skate company called Familia?
Familia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Have you? I just
But I
I just
don't
met
know-
those guys.
Where?
I skated their park in Minneapolis.
Familia. I've heard of that. Are
Yeah.
They're in the Midwest.
Yeah, they're in Minneapolis. Yeah.
Oh, how did you even get to know them?
They listen to Kill Tony and they hit up our drummer Joel and he goes, if you wanna skate like late night, so we had a private session like late at night. It was cool.
Dude, when I saw, I like how we're going to skateboarding now, because when I saw your footage, you were in Arizona and you were at the Wedge,
Yeah.
and I saw you do a board slide, and I was like, I kept like rewinding it. I'm like, whoa, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, was that fun for you? Just to
I mean I love it. I'm not a good skater by
me
any means.
neither, but we have
But I
fun.
love it.
But
We have fun
have
doing it.
We have fun.
And honestly, it's more kind of about like going with friends and like the camaraderie than anything.
love it. I
Because
love it.
I broke my arm skateboarding last year.
You did?
Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing.
What were you trying?
I was just dropping it.
Dropping into a half pipe?
I literally, the video's online. It's pretty
Oh my
bad.
God.
It's pretty cringy.
It makes me happy to see you skate, though, for some reason. I'm like, oh, God, that's fucking awesome.
Well, it's kind of like seeing somebody like with Down syndrome like run a race.
Hey, don't do that.
No.
Don't
No,
do that
No,
right
it's
now.
like it's kind of like a wounded animal like
No,
walking for
you're
the
not
first
a wounded
time.
gazelle.
I'm
You're not.
just saying, like, I think that's the sensation why it gives you joy. Because you're
Alright.
like, oh, yay.
But no, but even if you weren't to do any tricks, right? And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
were just on the skateboard and you were to just go down the street.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Just
I love
right?
it. Of course it is.
Like, let's
I'm looking
say-
at your skateboard right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Let's say that's all, like, let's say you couldn't do tricks or you can get air, but all, like, the gravity allowed you to do is just to
Just
be
ride
mobile. Yeah,
and
just
coast?
to ride. Would you still do it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So how did you meet these were you just
This is up through Instagram.
really?
Yeah. Shout out to Todd.
So what was their park like?
It was dope.
Indoor
it was,
or outdoor?
It was indoor.
It
It was like a warehouse kind of space.
indoor?
Indoor.
Okay, what was in it?
They had like a kicker and a little bit of a launch. They had one mobile rail that you could move around. They had some quarter pipes that like kind of went up. They had like a metal grid kind of ramp that went down, and they had like a little half pipe. Most of it's pretty mellow.
Right.
Most of it's not like too
Did they
crazy.
have a ledge? Like a fun box or something?
They had, yeah. They had one fun box in the middle, and then they also had a curved kind of fun box. I don't know if that's what that's called, but you know when it
was there
like,
metal
makes like an
was there,
S?
was there coping on the was there like metal coping on it?
Yeah.
Okay,
It makes
it-
like an S kind of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how high was the box?
It was like this.
Oh, that's pretty high.
It was like this.
It was like that.
But the fun box,
The
there
fun box
was
is
one
lower.
more
Oh,
like this.
okay,
I was able to
okay,
get.
yeah.
I did like some
Yeah,
stalls
that's
and stuff
more
on
me
that.
and you,
Yeah.
like that. I
yeah.
can't-
I did
Because
it.
you initially did that. I don't think I could get that high.
No, I can't get that high. There's a
But
dude.
kids
There's
could
a
do-
dude. There's a dude there that was literally he was awing up onto like there was like this fake it looked like an electric. It was a Vans like electrical box looking
Yeah,
thing, and he
yeah.
was like getting this high, and I was like, ooh.
You know what? That's great you brought that up because like we skated back in the day, right? Just for fun.
Yeah.
But like nowadays, it seems like kids just
Well,
they just do it so easy.
well they
I
get
don't
in,
understand what's
well
going
they get
on.
into it so much younger.
Yeah.
And because the foundation's been laid for the tricks and stuff,
It's
they
done.
can watch it on YouTube. Like I had Tony Hawk's trick tips on DVD.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
even
yeah.
the video game, remember the Pro
Oh,
Skater
dude, of course.
with Chad Muska?
Of course.
Yeah.
Dude.
But
Christ
so,
Air.
yeah, I mean that was a good game.
It was great.
So those guys
Blue
were,
cartridge
What was that?
N64. Were you PlayStation
no.
guy?
PlayStation.
I was a Nintendo 64, so I had a blue cartridge.
Oh, do you know what that is? Oh, he knows. He games.
Yeah, he gets it.
So
Craig gets it, dude.
So are you? Did they like?
I love Craig, dude.
Do you like him?
I like him.
Yeah.
I'm into him.
I mean,
dude.
no, but do you get a good vibe from him?
You know, at first, I was like,
be honest. Be honest.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was like, this guy's straight to business. I like that.
Oh.
And then B, he was efficient. He's like, I'm gonna make some calls here. I'm gonna make some direct.
Oh, the way he like cut.
The way
he cut.
and he cut, and he's like, hey, we're
don't-
killing time. We're not gonna do this thing where Jeremiah packs up his saxophone and then there's dead air while Steve is talking. We're gonna freaking get to the good stuff. And then we plugged my album for 90 minutes.
Yeah,
and it
I
was
love
great.
it.
And
I
then,
love it. I'm gonna keep plugging it.
Yeah.
At the end too.
And then, you know, Craig during the plugs, he was like giving signs like wrap it up, like
Oh, right.
like,
No,
he,
no,
like,
that's crazy. He's
stop
done that.
it.
He's done
He's
that.
like, come
Wrap it
on,
up,
like,
wrap it
dude,
up,
what are
dude,
you
wrap-
doing,
Or
man?
he'll go
Get
like
out of
this, he'll
here.
go- Or he'll go like this. He'll go like 10 minutes, dude.
And-
Hurry up, wrap it up, wrap it up,
yeah.
wrap it up.
A lot of
Are
signals.
you doing that right now? No,
Whoa,
we're
I
still
thought that was
talking.
antlers, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I thought
So,
he was doing one of these.
I'm just
like
curious.
there's a deer crossing
Yeah.
by your apartment
Look at it.
complex.
He's like, well, you're making him smile.
I like him, dude.
It's hard to, it's hard to get him to smile.
Well, good.
sometimes. You're making him smile. It's a
Good.
rare thing.
Okay, good.
Did those guys invite you to like a barbecue after, or like did they?
No, we literally we skated and then we went back to our Airbnb, slept for 3 hours, and then hopped on our plane. So Toni and Red Band went to sleep, and Joel and I went to the skate park.
Oh, amazing.
Because we were like, we'd been eating garbage all week. And we're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it would be
like-
fun to skate and just exercise a little bit.
Yeah. What
you know?
kind of garbage? They had like fast food out there or something?
Just we eat a lot of fast food on the road, but we eat good things too. But but we don't. I don't eat a lot of vegetables. I need to eat more vegetables
Right,
whenever
right.
I go on the road. You know.
I'm just gonna do this trivia question just for because there might be people watching this that want to do what you do, like do the comedy thing, and
Oh, yeah,
I want you to give them inspiration.
Okay.
What are 3 things that you could tell some of these kids that are inspired to do what you do? Like, give them 3 tips, like like Tony Hawk's pro tips.
Okay.
But in comedy,
All right.
referring to comedy, the comedy world.
I mean, some of them they've probably already heard. So I mean, the going to as many open mics as possible and writing as often as you can is a huge one, and repetition. That's what most people will say. But one thing that I say to people that I think is a good tip, because I do it for myself. If you have writer's block and you can't come up with material doing stand-up, maybe try to put that creative energy into a different form of entertainment or art. It can have nothing to do with entertainment, but if you are putting that energy into something that makes you feel good, that will push you forward and release that writer's block. Because if you, let's say you're writing stand-up, maybe try to write a sketch instead, or maybe try to write a short film, or maybe try to write a screenplay, or maybe write like an episode of a sitcom or something, because you're not going to have writer's block ever completely across the board. And that's the best advice I can give somebody who's like feeling like stuck, like putting that creative energy into something else.
I gotta give you I gotta do that with you for that. That was amazing. Just 2. Just give me 2.
All right.
1, 2. That was amazing. I like that.
Yeah.
Because a kid could be watching that, and they might be like,
Oh, and
just
don't get down on yourself too much if you have writer's block too, because that any like negative energy it'll start to weigh you down eventually. Like shake it off and like try to be as positive as possible, because that like the more like a good mindset you are, the more creative you will allow yourself to become. That's the best thing I can say.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is it important to like be a part of the community, or can you be a lone wolf and still succeed?
For me personally, I'm an ensemble guy. I love working with people. So I
Yeah.
like being out and I like meeting people and I like being around good, like-minded people. So I think the lone wolf approach is pretty difficult. There's always exceptions to the rule, and there's people who thrive in that way, but I think that's a personality thing. So I think that it's always good to be around people, because if you have good friends, they'll call you out on stuff in comedy. They'll be like, hey man, that's like you can do better than that, or they'll actually give you specific ideas like, hey, what if you did this with the joke? This may be why it's not working or whatever. So it's good to surround yourself with people. Same thing like if at the skate park or whatever. Like if you're going with buddies like who are better than you, like they can be like, hey, you're doing that trick wrong. Like your foot placement is off. You're not popping enough whenever you're alling. You're like all off. Like you have a friend with you. Like same thing.
Wow, I like how you put that together. That is true, right? So you're saying there are benefits of being a part of a collective kind of creative group.
Yeah.
Opposed to if you're by yourself, you might not know what you're doing wrong.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, this is the way I do it.
Yeah.
Oh, so kids, be open to joining a collective or be open to constructive criticism as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
Definitely that, yeah.
Because I know a lot of artists, they have a hard time.
If you can't take notes or direction or criticism, then it's a hard place to be at.
For anything.
For any field that you're in.
So even if you were to paint a whole thing, like your own Picasso, it would be hard to take like constructive criticism, even when the painting's done. Yeah. Because someone will be like, I don't like the way that looks. That's tough, isn't it?
Well, art is that's just a little hard about art.
Right.
It's pretty subjective.
Oh, right.
It's a double-edged sword. Same with comedy. Comedy's pretty subjective. But like if you're purposely surrounding yourself with people who you respect personally and they have your best interest at heart, then you should be open to it. And just like not close yourself off too much, if that makes sense.
Right. No, that makes perfect sense.
And that's me getting real serious with.
Are you excited? Where are you flying out to tonight?
New York.
You're going to New York. Yeah. For a comedy show. Yeah. Okay.
So I like when.
This is gonna be out later.
That's okay. So, dude, I went to New York and it was great.
Tell them that you had some great sets.
I had some great times. We did these shows at the Gramercy, and we did this festival called Skankfest, and I saw a bunch of great comedians.
And then you stayed in a nice hotel.
Yeah.
Ate some great food.
In Long Island City, I caught up with my buddy Jeff.
So, yeah, Jeff.
I like when you get excited about something, Steve, and you kind of side-eye, and then you go, oh, tell me about that.
Yeah. So... Wow. So this is we're winding down. Then I got to do another infomercial. Reagan and Watkins has released a debut album called Reagan and Watkins. Please support it on all platforms. This is the time on the podcast where we promote all of your social media platforms. Go ahead.
Tonight on CNN, Steebee Weebee does an interview with Jeremiah Watkins about his debut album. Tonight.
You can still follow me on all the social media at Jeremiah Standup. JeremiahWatkins.com has all my stuff. ReaganWatkins.com has the album info as well as my website. YouTube.com/Jeremiah Watkins. You can see both episodes of Steve Lee, Steebee Weebee on Jeremiah Wonders. So go to youtube.com/Jeremiah Watkins, and that has all that stuff. And then my podcast is on all platforms, dates and all that stuff is on my website. It all, if you follow me on social media, you get all this stuff. So
Okay, before I do my announcements, we have to do 20 scissors.
Okay. Wait, can we do it with the legs?
Wait.
Okay. We have to do it at the same time.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And some people, here's the thing. The Scissor Brothers was born of the volume 2 of the last Steebee Weebee episode on Jeremiah Wonder. So you might not.
Gotta do 20 of these.
Hey, what did I say before the end of the podcast?
No.
Steve, what did I say?
We can't do it.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
1, 2, 3. Don't do it.
We're going to do it.
We need to get through this. Hold up, man.
We're going to do it.
No, you're going to miss your flight.
No, I'm not.
No, you're going to miss your
No,
you definitely
They're
will.
holding it.
No,
I've got TSA pre-check, and I'm ready to go, dude.
Jeremiah, seriously.
All right.
You're going to miss your flight. Don't do that. That's so scary.
Too much, dude.
Just do one. Have you ever seen two grown men scissor with scissors before?
No.
Scissor sisters were born this episode.
Whoa, you seen it first.
You saw it first, the exclusive.
Exclusive on the Steebee Weebee Show. Okay, so dude, that was so fun. Hey, so I did yours twice.
Yeah.
You did mine twice.
Yeah.
We got to do at least 3.
At least.
We gotta
have to do the
we gotta
trilogy.
complete the tripod.
We
gotta complete the tripod.
the tripod.
Okay, so shout out to the new patrons, Carlos lepe-Andrade, Daniel Allanson, and Zachary Albright. I have a Patreon, patreon.com/Steebee Weebee. If you want to make that pledge and support the show, go on that. SteebieWeebieBandcamp.com. Go check that out. Instagram/QUANGOU. I have a new series called Steebie's P.O. Box where I unbox packages that you guys send.
It's very entertaining.
1425 North Cherokee Avenue, P.O. Box 1391, LA, California, 90093. If you guys want to send stuff there. I have a new website. Okay, guys? So go to SteebeeWeebieShow.com, and there's merch on there right now.
What kind of stuff can you get there?
Oh, so you could get hoodies. You could get shirts. And there's going to be more that I'm going to put out.
Okay.
It's great. So definitely check that out and get you a shirt or get you a Low Ray shirt or a Steebee Weebie Show.
Your infomercial voice, I thought you were going to take me down the rabbit hole of all the things that you had. And then you're like, I've got hoodies, I've got shirts, and I've got more stuff on the way.
Love you, brother.
Love you, brother.
Yeah. Have a good time in New York.
Thanks.
All right. No. There's no Low Ray this week. Wait, come towards the thing.